Hi, man. For your design, I think, well, generally speaking, I think you have a good foundation of your design, so you don't need to change too much of it. Um, but I will say the interpenetration in your design, like like generally speaking, the interpenetrations in your design. Well, some of them that read as figures on the ground, um, especially for like example like this one, or this one. I think this kind of good in this one as well. I mean, this a little bit like too much. I mean, the value kind of like too dark. Probably you can think about to lower the value a little bit. This one as well. So kind of a way to make the like to keep the interpenetration, but I mean there is some like kind of visual contrast there, but it shouldn't be that too strong to make the interpenetration part to read as figures on the ground. Another thing, well, the generally speaking, I think you have, like I said, you have like good foundation of the design, but I will say probably you can dark the outer perimeter a little bit because I know you're using the additive design theories in your design in your project, and I think from dark gradate to the middle value and then gradate to the lighter value, let me compare with like two part of the gradation. I will say kind of from the darker value to the middle value, that's not too much. I mean, too little compare with from the middle value gradate to the lighter value. So I kind of recommend probably you can think about to add more the darker value, like for the outer perimeter, it can start with even darker value, so you can have more kind of proportion to make the dark gradation to the middle value. Um, yeah, I mean that's it. I think that's kind of my suggestions for your design. And well, I think you have kind of like good vanishing boundaries, but I will say part of the vanishing boundary that are you need to kind of adjust a little bit. I will say probably the the purple and the cyan, like here and here and here, because the edges are too harsh, and there are kind of no vanishing boundaries um, compare with like the other parts in your like other part of the kind of like gradation, well, to like from hue to hues. And I have you have kind of like a really successful vanishing boundaries. I mean, but here, like, but between the cyan and purple, and I would say part of orange and yellow, like here. That's obviously no vanishing boundaries here. That's kind of like a strong contrast here. But I think for kind of for um, the lighter like lighter, I mean the inner part of the lighter part, I think you have really successful vanishing boundaries, but I mean you need to pay more attention to the kind of like darker parts for of the great of the vanishing boundaries. So let me know if you have any other questions about it, so I can provide more help. Thanks.